Rar, rar, rar.
So, while it's still light, let's get some footage. Oh my god, I just switched on the camera and look, all the riffraff arriving here.
She's identifying as a Royal Enfield.
Oh, Frankie, how are we doing?
Pretty good.
Where's the hat? Where's the hat?
You know, it's like I was packing up my shit and I was thinking like, where the fuck do I leave my... where the fuck do I leave it? You know, it's like...
But now you have the hat now this weekend, you know?
Yeah.
What kind of bike is that on that? Is that a Meteor?
Benelli, is it?
Oh, Nellie, is it? Yeah. Oh,
Yeah,
maybe,
yeah.
It looks like one of the new Benellis.
Yeah.
Wow, I got it right.
Yeah. It's like, you know, people keep showing up and rudely interrupting me, like Dermot
And
here.
annoying you, yeah.
Yeah, like Dermot here. And like he brings a bike that says that identified as a Royal Enfield, but you know, nah, I'm not sure about that. I mean, it does look savage though. But let's have a look, because like I've already seen some really interesting bikes here, and that man who we see walking down the path here actually brought a really interesting bike. So, absolutely gorgeous looking, or what? It just looks perfect. It's a shame though about the, you know, these stickers. I don't know who this outfit is, but I mean, I've been hearing things about them. Oh, somebody brought a Royal Enfield. Oh look, classic 350. Gorgeous colour. They have this like little cottage here. There's like a bar.
Hello.
Hi.
Oh, we're on video.
You're on video. Say hi to YouTube.
Hi to YouTube.
Hi.
Hello, John.
I'm just like showing everybody around.
Hi.
So
Can you come?
in we come, because this is going to be buzzing tonight. I know.
Yes.
Now it's like calm and tranquil.
And we have Christy Moore playing to make you relax. Grand and
Christy
relax.
Moore, right? Yeah. Okay. So it's a small little place, but like I remember it from last year. And got a little kitchen there and some showers there. It's like, it's brilliant. It's just like, you want to take a shower, you just go in there, take a shower. It's like no coins or stuff, you know. It's not the Ritz, but it's got everything you need. Ladies and gentlemen, I mean, it's the first evening, but look, they got me. It's in the old tradition of the Royal Enfielders to be having to pass the rite of passage. Don't mind that very suspicious looking figure. You might have seen him before. So I'll show you Like here's another victim of hooliganism. Look at that dinosaur. Some more people are arriving. That's Janner's bike, the dinosaur molester. That's Nuala. Hi, Nuala. Now, and you think you have a nice rally, and then this like the Gin Palace bar stewards show up. Look at that.
Here's Frankie.
Look at them. They're too old to die young now. Yeah. That's just corny.
It just happened.
It just happened.
I just saw you coming, Frankie. Come on.
Yeah. Terrible. So that's
I met Darren here about 30 years ago.
all right. Okay, so I'm filming right now. Say hello to YouTube.
Hello.
Hello, YouTube. I thought your name was Frankie. You're identifying as YouTube today.
All right. Yeah.
That's identifying as Royal Enfield, and so is that thing up there.
That thing.
Damn it.
Oh, you mean the sofa on two wheels?
Take my name in vain again. You. Burger off.
And
Hello, everybody.
how are ya?
Good evening, viewers.
Well, welcome to Thunderdome.
Maybe if it was, yeah.
And if we turn the flag on, okay?
It'll be all right.
You know, I'm recording this, and you know this is going.
Now you know how many members of the
Mr. Tachograph Frankie says.
I think we're good. Okay. We're sitting on somebody's dildo. Right. Okay, lads. I thought it would be a good idea to have like this, like kind of like an interview style thing, because I've met this gentleman last weekend, Dave, and I've already had heard of the Gin Palace bar stewards quite a few times from Jenner here, quite some stories. So. I thought it might be just like, a good fun thing to talk about, like, the history of this club, because right now it's a small club, but it's actually the origins. It's like they go a good while back. So, and you're the president right now.
The president. Yeah.
President. And Jenner was one of the original Sexy Six that founded it.
Now, the 66, I suppose that's rather loose as loose as they can be when they're being whatever. But the 66, they are as sexy as an elephant wearing striped pyjamas with a paisley, paisley dressing gown, riding a Vespa to a mod concert.
Right, okay.
That's not really very sexy.
No, but like the imaging that appears in my mind is very interesting.
Yeah. I don't think it's as bad as what I've got in my head.
And the reason why,
because I know what he's on about.
And so do you.
Yeah. It's like I was just about to say, like, usually
You know, some substances are involved for me to actually fathom those kind of things.
That's just madness.
That's just craziness.
Yeah, like Freddie Mercury said, it's a kind of mad shit.
Yes.
Yeah.
And the reason the elephant came in was my dear friend Nellie, Neil Farwell, goddess rest him. But the thing is, Nellie the elephant, he loved the name Nellie.
Yeah.
And then Nellie, who was the Jim Palace Pastures was founded upon, he wanted the name Nellie. His name was Neil Farwell, and he was jealous of my nickname. And so he said, I want a cool nickname, call me Nasty Neil. So I said, all right, Nellie, and it stuck.
Yeah.
He was going to meet one of our dear friends, and he wasn't one of the founders, but he was one of the original ones as well. He's somewhere, Johnny Deegan. Our salesman, and Nellie was going up to visit him in Kildare and work on one of the bikes with him and stuff, and ride bikes and talk shite and drink liquor and all sorts of stuff. And he said, I can't call him Nellie. And Nellie was on the phone. He says, you bloody better do, because that's my name, and I want it. So he wanted to be called Nellie.
Yeah.
But and Nellie, there was the 66. There was a lot of people, and he knew David in those days as well. He was very friendly with David. And also another guy who he used to talk about a lot was Jimmy Dorn.
Yeah.
There was David and Jimmy, and Jimmy, I think at the time was the president of the Southwest, which is another club in Craic. But they were, but he was in front of a lot of people.
He knew everybody in the biking community.
And he was a charmer.
Yeah.
He was, and I said to somebody about one girl, and it was Nellie's dream girl, and he said every girl was Nellie's dream girl.
I remember when I met him once, he was telling me about this bike and that bike, and he just kept going on about these bikes, and I know about 3 different bikes. I knew nothing about this, and I said, there's no way this man has this much information.
Yeah.
I met him afterwards, and everything he told me, it was there in front of you. You know, you'd hear so many people with a load of bullshit saying, I drove this bike, I drove that bike. He had it there, he drove it.
Yeah, and he's panther.
And it was just, he was just a legend then straight away to me,
Yeah.
And then I heard he was sick, and the last thing I heard, he went out for a ride out with the Enfielders lads. Is one of his last ride-outs.
Yeah, he did, and that ride-out, it set off from Tralee. I led him out of Tralee on Nellie's bike. Nellie rode that bike some of the way, some of the things he travelled in around with his friends. But he was, the first stop they did on the first night this went was here at Powers Park. That was the first night of the ride-out, and then they did the rest of the country of Ireland around and stuff like that. And that was to raise money for KSPCA Animal Charity. And Nellie was the best worker. He was devout. He loved animals. He loved everything that lived and stuff like that. He was such a compassionate guy.
I remember Adrian was one of the founder members, tell me a story about it. And I think Adrian knew a small bit longer than me, but he says Adrian was one of the lads that went for the full trip with him, and Nellie had a donkey. And when his health started to deteriorate, the donkey had to go to another farm. And on their trip, they took him to see the donkey. And he arrived, and he got off the bike, and he went up to the fence, and the donkey's name was Dunk, and he called Dunk, and the donkey recognized him, and kicked the world, and just ran over to him. And when Adrian was telling me the story, he just welled up. And if you know Adrian is a big giant man. Not in bad respect, but even now I get thinking about it, it's just the love that donkey had for this man. It was just,
Yeah, and I remember a video years ago that somebody did, and it was Nellie, and the donkey was stood up on its hind legs with his legs on his shoulder dancing.
Yeah.
He used to dance with the donkey. Yeah.
But unfortunately, he passed shortly after that.
He did, yeah. But the 66, when he was in hospital and stuff like that, it wasn't a time he was on his own. We were there all the time with him as well. Everybody would be there in town, but we'd all get together. and it would be a bit like a party in a hospital. It was the room he had on his own, and so anything he wanted to smoke, he could smoke it as well. And the nurses would go away and say, "Oh, I'll come back in a while." I said, "Yeah, will you bring us some tea, please?" And they'd come back with the tea as well. But Nellie, you would bring stuff in for Nellie, and they'd say, "Will you bring this in?" And it was for his nurses. They were, and there was one time, and we were there, and we were drinking cans of beer, and the nurse came up and says, "Wait on, he hasn't got a drink." And so she dipped the sponge in the beer so that he could have some of his lips as well, because he couldn't swallow because it was esophagus cancer. But no, so and when he passed as well, there was the funeral cortege went down to Cork, and there was a guy, and he did a lot as well, like everybody did. Robert E. Lee and his dog Tim.
Yeah.
And they were great mates. This guy, he was 6'6", and he was a giant of a man, and a big child. And he also used to do a lot of work for the KSPCA, but it was Nellie that trained him in.
Yeah.
Actually, he's gone over to England now. But Nellie had that way of bringing people together. I met him first down in Bailey's Corner in Tralee, lovely pub, and I was there with my dog, and he came over chatting because he saw the dog, and straight away we're mates. And he hadn't had a bike for years. We got him back into bikes. He was riding the MZ, and then he got the Enfield as well from a guy called Cornish Mark, big lousy lummox. A lovely guy though, another Kerry guy. But after
we keep his memory alive, you know. And every year we do Rock and Blues Festival, raise funds for the KSPCA, which where his heart was.
Yeah, it was. Yeah, that's it.
So that is his ashes that I saw on the bike.
Yeah.
And that also the ashes was scattered here
in
the Bowers and Boss.
And also
there's a few members still going around, some ashes still on their bikes.
On the bikes, both my bikes has got it. All of the founding members have it, as well as Bill Brookman. Bill Brookman would have been one of the originals. He'd be a good mate of Nellie's as well. We all know Bill and love Bill. He's a sound old Becker. The reason the Gym Palace was when Nellie told me that his terminal, he said, "I'm going to pour you a drink, and I've got some news for you." And so he got a glass out, a pint glass, and he filled it with gin. And so he says, "Drink that." So I couldn't disagree. Couldn't say no, man. It'd be terrible sin. So then he's bought me another. He says, "Now you'll be drinking that. I have to give you the news." He told me his terminal. And I was heartbroken. I was like Adrian, I was in tears at night and stuff like that. But after Nellie passed, and we'd meet up, and it'd be his caravan. So the Gym Palace and the bar stewards, because the bar stewards they're higher than the barmans and stuff like that. So the bar stewards would be the ultimate as well. And there is and brilliant, and we're all like a big family, like a chosen family. But the Gym Palace bar stewards, but they found it. You see, the thing is, when people are looking, some didn't ride bikes at the time, and so the people that would hold rank in the club would be the bike riders. The people that didn't ride bikes, they wouldn't hold the rank and stuff like that. But they were still there valued, and they're still good mates and Nellies, and they're still good and stuff like that. But everybody did go for the bike license eventually.
Yeah. And that's the way we're going. We have it now. Is that you can't get in unless you have a bike now. Right.
Which is good. Yeah, that's it.
And we changed it then from club to a group.
You see,
it's not motorcycle gang.
Yeah.
It's a motorcycle charity group.
Motorcycle charity group.
But I'm how long am I? About 5 years now. I think.
5 years, I think.
As president of it, and it was one of the best things I ever done. I just met so many people that it wasn't just meeting friends. They were just like again meeting a family.
Yeah.
Like even up here now, first time ever up here. This is just amazing.
Yeah.
And I can't wait to take my missus up here.
That's it. And Powers Apart has got that thing. I've been coming here 30 years. There was a break when, because it was the Jarvis EZ Club and then the MZ, but it wasn't posh enough eventually, so they tried to go to posher plans. And when somebody said they did it doing Denard, which was lovely, but it wasn't home. But this is home. This is home. You could be yourself. Yeah. It's like somebody once said, like, you can be yourself, but it's like Nellie's Hospital Award. We thank them for allowing us to be ourselves, for him to be
of
himself.
course. Yeah,
And
you have to give back the
Niall's
respect.
like that. You actually, when you go into the bar, you've seen it many a time. You see the stickers from there's the MZ2s in the old days, but there's plenty of stickers from the Royal Enfielders the previous 16 years.
Yeah.
This is 16
Yeah.
years.
I've got one more question though. The slogan at the bottom, too old to die young now.
Brother Deesh, the Cage, semi-Cajun musician in Cajun, Cajun rock band, the Django Unchained is that was part of the theme for that.
It just kind of rolled off the tongue, and the tune became our own theme tune.
Yes.
But it's
The walking sticks.
there's actually sticks, and the hat is that's the actual hat.
A hat. Yeah, this is a hat that Nellie wore.
This is an actual
The
hat.
actual hat.
Yeah, so his first pair was the posse. He was here, and they said, "There you go, old son," and I threw it at him. So that's where that came from.
So as you know, hats brings travel with the gin fellas,
Yeah.
as yourself and Dermot.
Better known as Burger
Personal
King. Burger King.
Yeah.
Yes, tough.
Deal with it.
That's going in as well.
Yeah. Growing old, disgrace.
Yeah.
It's my birthday. I can do what the fuck I want
Yes,
today.
you can.
Disgracefully as a coast.
There is nothing like a dame.
It all goes.
Tell me, Peter, and what do you identify as this weather?
Yeah.
Matchbox up, well dancing hot in the middle.
You want a career in roofing, no? No, okay.
I don't wander off yet.
So there's the dragon.
Frank is seeing dragons, those mushrooms are magic. There's also possibly something around this side.
Whatever it is, it's well hidden or camouflaged into the aesthetics. Oh! That's a spoon. It's a wooden spoon.
The story behind the wooden spoon was doing a bit of clear out me. I said, we've got another one to need this. I said, I'll take it to the bike shed. So I put it on the bike and I just strapped it on. And people say, why you got a wooden spoon on it? I said, in case I need it. And then it turned out, not getting too far from the dragons because our Welsh fella, Billy the Taff, he put a pizza cutter on his trunk. And he went to Dingle one day, and there was this American couple there, and this guy came up and he says, "What's that?" And his wife, and Billy says, "It's a pizza cutter." And so he says, and the wife says, "What a stupid question. Well, of course it's a pizza cutter. What's it for?" And he says, "For cutting pizzas." What he should have asked is, why is it on the bike?
Yeah.
But the dragon was the first, and this was the 2 years actually afterwards that Mick Doran had done the dragon one for Carol.
We're doing an interview, and what happens?
Sorry, Frank.
What happens?
You know
like always. Why do you always ruin my footage?
It's time to go, Frankie.
Right.
Yeah,
Cheers.
keep me posted on
Yeah, I will. That's going to go into the video.
So they started out with the dragons, and we couldn't get any more dragons, so we could get dinosaurs.
Yeah.
But the dinosaurs that are like on most of the bikes. 1, 2, 3. Yeah, Sean has them on his other bikes, but they're on a lot of the bikes. Well, we've just picked this victim here. But you see, the thing with the dinosaurs is when there's friends and they're trusted and they're respected and they're part of the group and they're being coming to the things, this is like a mark of respect for them. So, whoever's bike this is, and it's like I was saying the other day, I said, respect isn't demanded, respect is to given to people that deserve it and stuff like that.
Yeah.
You don't have to earn respect, you just got to be a decent person. Hopefully that answers the question about the dinosaurs.
Okay, thank you very much. I'll give you a small dose. Hey,
That was a mistake.
I didn't get the happy birthday song on the video.
No.
So happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, dear cockface. Happy birthday to you.
I'd like to thank nobody.
Now folks, red and quiet. Now folks, thanks very much for coming along to the 16th Hours of Pot with the Royal Enfielders Island. It's been brilliant, lovely group, lovely weather. We organised that. We slaughtered the Child of Prague specially for us. No, it wasn't yours, that's clear, so don't worry about it. I mean, we've had people from far and wide here this year. Patrick came a hell of a long way on his Himalayan. He got the longest distance. How many miles roughly? 650. Well done. So this is an Irish writer. He is a journalist with the Times, and he went tip to toe. And that's good.
Very good book.
Now, folks, we always have the best Enfield as well, and the best Enfield this year is we've admired it at Mount Shannon, and we've admired it at Climbers Inn recently, and this is the best Irish Enfield this year. Goes to John Kelly.
Hey. Well done.
We also have the best other classic. And it's its first outing here, and it's been dinosaurs as well.
Oh yeah.
So make
Thank you very much.
yeah.
I don't drink white wine.
We also have one which is for that was the best Irish Irish Enfield, but the best UK Enfield. They came over, and also long distance pillion. That's to Paul.
Oh wow! Thank you very much.
Now there's a shitload of these, so you might as well fall asleep. There is one poor old bastard, and if it's not bad enough being 60 and spilling his wine all over his t-shirt and
No one will go for a pint from him.
he's more incontinent than what his Vincent is.
Everybody, the whole club is.
But you never mind, the midges like him. The midges absolutely love him. So there you go.
Thank you, John. Actually, I think you should do that now.
Yeah, I know you do.
Yeah. Can we drink this?
There's one fella, and he always comes up trumps with the ride outs and stuff like that, and he's a pathfinder. He finds brilliant places for lunches and stuff like that. He's also an inspiration. He does a lot with the MZ Riders Club down at Glencar. So may you see the light of the road, my friend.
Grandpa Jer. We have to call him Pop. We used to call my grandpa Pop.
We also have a gentleman here, and I will use the word gentleman because he is. The stickers that you all have on your bikes and everything, every year is Mick that comes up front. Well, Mick.
Yeah, well done, Mick.
Good luck, and thanks for everything, old friend.
I'll be on super then,
So now, come here. Come on. Come on. No, he's still nervous. So, we've got all sorts of feckers here. We've got YouTubers, and people always say, Frankie, will you? But I know for a fact there's everybody here is supported well. There's one guy that he turns up to everything, and he comes out. If anybody is in trouble and they need parts and stuff like that, he's always there to help. And you know, he's just a gentleman, and he always has been. And Kip is a lovely accompaniment, and so is Holly. Steve. There we go. Hey, the road always shines for you. Now, there's another guy, and he's come along. He's done a hell of a lot this year as well. We're getting ride-outs together. He's even been very brave and attempted a 3-night camp.
1 night camp.
No, it's a 3-night camp. You've done 1 night of it already, it's just spread out. I did the Circuit of Ireland with this guy, and it took us 6 years. Was it 6 years or 5 years?
I think it was 6 or 7.
Yeah, so we did, even though it's a 3-night camp, it could be split. So Jason, there's a fork for you, there's a knife for a squirrel, and there's a spoon for your Catalonian friend. Thank you. Lady left, and she's been affectionate to everybody. She's been lovely to Nellie and Becca. So guys, seriously, thank you to everybody.
Thank you.
It would be nothing without anybody. I remember Pete one time said, if nobody else comes to Powers of Pot, at least it'll be the 2 of us. Yeah. And so let's hope that everybody still keeps on coming every year.
So thank you, John. Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you for your support and hard work.
Bye bye, good riddance.